Hey there boys and girls, Skillflaky here, and today we'll have the first episode of the new series, Tell Me What. And you can tell me what you want to see and what I should use, and then I'm going to use the setup. So this time we have the MK11 with a holographic sight and a foregrip. The secondary is a G17C, so without a suppressor, but I guess it has the laser sight. The radio beacon and the specialization, the frags specialization. And that's basically what I'm going to use this time in the first episode. So I'm just going to show you the gameplay and talk a little bit about it, and also how I found this setup to be useful, or how you may perform with it. And I have to admit that this setup is actually quite good. I thought it would be pretty terrible because my first thoughts were like, oh no, the MK11. But it's actually quite strong. I guess it has something to do with it, because the base damage is 50 and the minimum damage, I guess, 37.5. And normally I try to stay away from the semi-autos. If I use one, then it's probably the M417, maybe the SKS. But those two are a lot weaker actually, and you really notice the power of the MK11. Also the fire rate is really good too. I also did really well without a laser sight on it, so my first impression was like, okay, I have to throw on a laser sight, but the hip firing was actually quite successful. And yeah, I can say I really would recommend the setup, especially for the new close quarters maps. First I thought this was going to be a pain in the ass, but as you can see, the setup is really good, and you were able to take out quite some enemies with it, and still play the objective really good. So I guess it also would fit the aggressive recon playstyle really good, since you're able to perform really well in close quarters engagement. Medium range is also really good. I wouldn't recommend long range though, so because you will have to get 3 shots down over the longer distances. But due to the velocity, I guess the MK11, since it is a semi-auto and the semi-autos have better velocities, you don't have to aim too much in front of your enemies or your targets. So yeah, it's a really good setup, and I recommend you trying it out. I'd also appreciate any feedback you could give me on the new series and what you think about it. For the next episode, you just have to leave down a comment below with the setup you would like to see. So if there's any thumbing up, so if any of the suggestions gets like 10 thumbs up or so I can see it. So it will be the top of the comment section. I'm going to use this setup. If there is no like best, or yes, the best or highest comment or so, I'm just going to pick a random one, and I'm also trying to not pick a setup twice by the same person, so that one person may be able to get 2 setups in a row from me. So I try to remember the names, so everyone will have the opportunity to recommend a setup I should use. Another idea I had, which is quite similar to this series, which would have been called Challenge Accepted, where you tell me what I should do. So specifically not the setup, but more like I should play. So for example, knife only or G18 only, something like that. I'm not quite sure if I do the series, because it would be pretty similar to Tell Me What, so maybe I combine them. You could leave suggestions down below, and also the setups, the class setup suggestions. So yeah, that was basically the first episode of the new series, Tell Me What. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave down a comment below with the class setup suggestions and so on. And yes, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Lucky Skillfaker out.